not been too bad. Fairly settled again today.
Yeah, but I'm cold. I'm going to bed at night.
People were moaning in the office today.
It's freezing. I'm going in bed with a hot water bottle and a dressing gown. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Moving on. Now then, it is cold. It's going to stay cold. There will be a brief bit on Sunday where we try and pull in a bit slightly milder air, but overall, you'll just feel cold. So, Poynton, look at this little horse enjoying his coat, much like I would if I was out and about. And fresh air in New Brighton on the Wirral. Thank you for sending those photographs in of predominantly cloudy skies. Send yours in if you want to, or become a BBC weather watcher. Now then, for tomorrow, I'd expect to see some brighter spells on those photographs after a cold and a frosty start. Because we've got a keen breeze, it's going to churn up the cloud overnight tonight, so we'll get some clear spells. But you can see this Atlantic air is trying its hardest to sweep in. It'll win out for a little bit on Saturday, which is going to give us some wet weather, but then that cold, more continental air will start to win again on Sunday. All in all, it stays chilly. It's going to be the back end of next week when we'll start to get temperatures in double figures. Heading out and about tonight, cold, windy. We've got gusts of about 20 to 30 miles per hour as we head overnight tonight, but some clear spells because of that breeze. So that is going to allow for temperatures to drop down to about -1 or -2. It will be colder than that in more rural spots, so expect a frost for some tomorrow morning. But with those clear spells, we should see some bright spells, which we've missed. So some spells of sunshine early doors, but then cloud is going to increase once again. Can't rule out the odd spot of light rain and drizzle from that thicker cloud. For most, though, looks to be a largely dry day. Still breezy into the afternoon, though slightly less windy, with temperatures around about 4 to 6 degrees overall. Now, it's Friday night where the front in between those two boundaries of air just works its way in. That's going to introduce some freezing rain for a time and some sleet and snow, fleeting as we head overnight into Saturday itself. But for Friday, it's not looking too bad. Oh, no, I've already done Friday. Saturday, of course. It's going to be cold. We'll lose the overnight rain, sleet and snow. We'll get temperatures around about 6 degrees. I need a little nap now.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Every day's the same. It's quite nice when the weather's settled, though, isn't it?
Calm.
Listen, on Tuesday when you were here, remember we were talking about the record numbers of dogs that have been put up for rehoming since the pandemic, often because they've got behaviour issues or there weren't training classes, lack of socialisation, stuff like that. Didn't have time to say this on Tuesday. Al got in touch. He's a regular correspondent.
Al? Yeah.
He said, it's a serious issue, but this is quite funny. It tickled me. My dog used to chase children on a bike. I soon put a stop to that. I took the bike off him. It tickled me, that did. I didn't have time to tell it on Tuesday, but thank you for that.
It's here every night.
It made me smile anyway. Listen, join us tomorrow if you can. It's Richard's last programme, as we said. Yeah,
I will cry, obviously.
I know. And in the meantime, from all of us, thank you very much for watching, as always.
Send your bad dad jokes in for Roger.
Oh, yeah, please don't. Sorry about that. Good night.
Hello again. Good evening. Now, a few subtle changes over the next couple of days, starting with overnight tonight. Well, we'll get some breaks in the clouds. So it's going to allow for a frost to form. So a colder start tomorrow morning than this morning, and that was cold enough. We will get some bright spells, but then as we head through tomorrow night, we're likely to see some outbreaks, rain, drizzle, and some freezing rain and bits and pieces of snow as well. Now, overnight tonight, there is a lot of cloud, but we should see some breaks, especially towards some coastal parts, a little bit inland as well. We've still got fairly keen breeze, so it's helping to churn that cloud up. Temperatures down to about -1 to -2. That's towns, so it will get colder than that in more rural spots. So it will be a frosty start for some tomorrow morning. The best of the bright spells will be at first. We are going to see cloud generally increasing. For the day, it should stay largely dry. Still breezy, mind, with top temperatures around about 4 or 5 degrees. You can see waiting out in the wings some rain starting to push in. That will head through overnight into Saturday. And like I said, the risk of some hill snow on there as well. That's it from me. Night-night.